So the next thing I want to show you is the contacts and sales flow. So here we are at our sort of landing page. I've shown you the Launchpad, I've shown you the collaboration space. Now let me show you a little bit about the contacts and sales flow. So this is a way for you to create a sales experience for your entire team to make sure that they know exactly how to take a prospect from being a prospect to being a customer, a business partner, or saying no, not right now. So this is broken out into 3 stages. The first stage is essentially everyone that's on your list. The second stage is anyone who is thinking about it, they're interested and they're thinking about it. And the third stage is those that have made some kind of a decision, okay? So what is customizable in this experience is the number of steps in each of the stages. So the 3 stages are mandatory. You can change the name of the stages, but the 3 stages are static. Now you can customize it. You can have 3 steps in this stage. You can have 10 steps in this stage. I wouldn't recommend that because it's very complicated, but you get the point. So you can have as many or as few as you like in the steps of the stage. Now here we have, so let's just say we are working with Heather and Heather has had her interest peaks. Well, we're just going to drag and drop Heather into the interested in step. Now, once Heather is in this step, you as an elite influencer can actually guide your reps to know, okay, well now they're interested, what do I do now? So the actions in this step are, okay, let's tell the system how they became interested. So did they interact with social media? Did you send them a direct message? Maybe you met them out and about, or whatever the case may be. You can add comments about this step, etc. The other thing that you can do is you can embed training. So how do you get people interested, right? How do you share information effectively? So this is all, again, customized content that you get to share out with your entire team so that they know exactly and they're fully supported every step of the way. Now, invited to the info group, the actions in there make a little bit more sense, so I'm going to show you this. So let's just say we have an ATM group that we're using. I know some people don't use them anymore, but I still consider them very effective ways to have a continuous follow-up and have a system work for you to close. So let's just say they accepted the invitation and I tagged them in a key post, and this is just different data, again, fully customizable by you, the elite influencer. Now what you can do in here, so let's just say in this step I have a couple more people. So let's just say Heather's in here, Sarah's in here. Now what I want to do is I want to filter this list. This list could get pretty long, right? So I would like to filter that list on anyone who is attending the next event. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. So let's just say, I've invited them to an event this coming tomorrow night, October 31st, and I hit save. Now what I can do is I can actually filter this list to say, show me everybody in this list who is invited to tomorrow night's meeting. And I can click apply filter. And this is going to allow me to identify who I need to send reminders out to. This is manual right now. In an upcoming release, one of the next releases we have planned, we're actually going to be fully integrated to Facebook. So right from Messenger, you'll be able to tag your people with certain tags and then be able to do a broadcast message to those people right from your Messenger. You'll also be able to add contacts to the BizKit directly from your Messenger in specific steps of your sales funnel. So once that comes, that's going to be really powerful. But even right now, you can still very creatively find ways to make sure that you're using the data that's in your system effectively. So contacts and sales flow, let me just see here. I talked about the filter, I talked about the actions in each step and the steps in each stage. Now let's look a little bit at the actual contact detail card. So right here, if I have a Facebook profile, let's just say I'm going to go out and I'm going to grab my own link here. What you can do is copy in the prospect's profile, and you can put that right in here to the Facebook link. Okay, now what that will do, I'm just going to close this out and come back into it to make sure that it's working. But if I click on this little Facebook Messenger link right here, it's going to bring me right out to the Messenger window for that specific contact. Same thing with their Instagram profile, their LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn doesn't play as well as Meta does right now for integration, so that doesn't actually, it just brings you to the profile page. But still, you can send them an email, you can go to their LinkedIn, their Instagram, or their Facebook. This is a little snapshot of where they are in the sales process. So we know that Heather has been invited into the info group as a snapshot. These are the various attributes that are built into the system. And then as an elite influencer, you also have the ability to add your own attributes. So in this case, mailing address and birthday are both customized attributes that were added to this sales model. And the other thing that is also fully customizable is the statuses. We will soon have labels, so you can attach multiple labels to a contact, but right now you can have a single status for a contact at any given time. Now, the importance of the status is that you can actually filter by status. So let's just say I want to see all my VIPs. It will filter my list on VIP. You can also add building rapport. So it will now show all building rapport and VIP. So that's how the status filter works. You can also filter by contact in here as well. So you can search. I can search for contacts. All the things. So here you can also see your downline activity as well. So if teammate 1 did have, and here we do have some data here, but as you can see, the prospect information has been protected from the upline. So for privacy reasons, we will never display prospect information. So you have a unique ID that you can map back for mentoring and coaching and communication with your downline, but you will never see who number 7 is or any of their information or their comments or anything like that. All you will see is a status and a unique ID and the actions within that specific step, as an example. You can also export your data. You can import as well. Right now we're only, this is a downline that I'm viewing, so let me go back to my activity. Right now we're only supporting import from Excel. So if you are going to import from Excel, make sure you follow the format that's expected right here. And then you can upload mass contacts if you have an Excel document. Most platforms, whether it's Project Broadcast or what have you, they'll allow you to export into some sort of an Excel format, and then you should be able to import fairly easily from there. So I think that gives you a pretty good idea of the contacts in the sales flow and the power of customizations.